What do you do when your own mind refuses to listen to you? That was the question Arun carried like a stone in his chest for years. He was 35, successful enough, respected enough, but inside, he felt like a man being dragged around by his own thoughts. One moment his mind ran to the past, the next it jumped into fears of the future. It moved like an untamed bull, restless, loud, impossible to reason with. Some nights he lay awake staring at the ceiling, feeling his heart race for no real reason. "Why can't I control my own head?" he would whisper to himself. No answer came. One Sunday afternoon, when the world outside was glowing with the soft warmth of late summer, he decided to escape the noise inside him. He took a bus to a small village near the Western Ghats, a place his mother used to say, "Even the wind knows how to pray." When he reached, the air smelled of wet earth and jasmine. Birds circled lazily in the sky, and somewhere in the distance, temple bells rang with the calmness he desperately wanted inside himself. Arun walked without thinking, letting the narrow village roads guide him. Eventually, he found a small hill with stone steps that looked ancient, worn by countless feet. A strange pull made him climb. At the top sat an old sage under a peepal tree. His beard flowed down like soft white cotton, and his eyes, they held something Arun couldn't name. Not wisdom or sharpness. Something quieter. Something peaceful. The sage opened his eyes slowly, as if he had already been expecting him. Arun hesitated. "May I sit here?" he asked. The sage nodded with a faint smile. "Your mind has become louder than your voice, my child." Arun felt something break inside him. A soft place. A place where he never allowed weakness. He sat down heavily. "I try so hard," Arun whispered, his voice trembling in a way he hadn't expected. "Meditation, positive thinking, everything. But my mind, it runs everywhere. It drags me like a child. I can't control it." The sage picked up a handful of sand and let it slowly fall through his fingers. "Hold this sand," he said. Arun cupped his palms, trying to keep the grains from slipping. "Hold it tighter," the sage instructed. Arun squeezed. The sand spilled faster through the cracks. "Tighter," the sage repeated. Arun tightened his palms so much that it hurt. More sand fell out. His hands were almost empty now. The sage didn't say anything for a long while. Only the wind moved, whispering through the leaves. For a moment, Arun thought, "Is he going to tell me I failed even at holding sand?" But the sage finally spoke. "This is how you try to control your mind," he said gently. "With force, with pressure, with fear that it will slip away. The harder you hold it, the faster it escapes." Arun looked down at his empty palms, the grains sticking to his skin. "You don't hold the sand," the sage said softly. "You hold your hands, open." He lifted Arun's palms gently and placed a fresh handful of sand. "Now don't squeeze, don't try to capture it, just hold." Arun let his hands relax. The sand stayed. The sage said, "Your conscious mind is the same. You cannot silence it by force. You guide it by softness, by awareness, by presence." Arun took a breath, slow and shaky. For the first time in years, the idea didn't feel like a theory. It felt true. The sage continued, "When the mind shouts, you do not shout back. You listen. You watch it like clouds passing. You allow the noise to exist without becoming the noise." A leaf floated down from the peepal tree, landing between them. "Your mind is not your enemy," the sage smiled. "It is a frightened child. You calm it by holding it gently, not by fighting it." Arun felt something settle inside him, a quiet he hadn't felt in years. Not enlightenment, not magic, just a simple shift, like a door opening in a long dark hallway. They sat together in silence. Birds screeched in the distance. A woman's laughter drifted from the village below. Life moved around them, yet inside, Arun felt a rare stillness. "Will this solve everything?" Arun asked after a while. "No," the sage chuckled. "Life never gives us one solution for everything. But when you control your conscious mind with gentleness, even your problems become lighter. You begin to respond, not react." As the sun dipped behind the distant hills, painting the sky in colors that felt like a prayer, Arun stood up. He folded his hands and bowed. "Thank you," he said, and for once his gratitude didn't feel forced. Walking down the hill, he felt something he hadn't felt in years, a sense of quiet ownership over his inner world. He knew the noise would return, the overthinking, the fears. But now he also knew the truth. He didn't have to fight his mind. He only had to understand it. And sometimes understanding is the gentlest form of control. When you soften your grip on life, life softens its grip on you. We move forward not by defeating every thought we have, but by walking with them patiently. Gentleness is not weakness, it's mastery in its quietest form. If this story touched your heart, please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more soul-stirring stories.